You want to go ahead and take the next one? Dallas
It's actually
Cowboys.
it's actually not as bad as you're probably going to grade them. I'm not a Cowboys fan, so I'm not going to live in the world where we have to do something. I'm not going to live in the world where our owner said we're going to go big. I don't live in any of those worlds. Um, you have a draft pick where you're going to fill a position of need. Your tackle that's a free agent hasn't signed anywhere, so it's not a for certainty that he may or may not be back. Stephon Gilmore hasn't signed anywhere, so it's not a for sure that he may or may not be back. The safeties, have your safeties signed?
Mm.
These guys might all be in talks with the Cowboys. So until you've lost them, it's not a loss. You haven't lost these players yet. You have Deron Bland and Trayvon Diggs. You may not even need Stephon Gilmore. Obviously, Diggs coming off an injury. The one thing that I will say is there's a little small question mark on the running back position. I'm not exactly sure what your guys' plans are for that. I don't think you have a suitable every down back on the roster right now, but obviously
No,
I don't think you want to start a 4th or 5th round pick. We talked about
we've been
Derrick
linked
Henry.
to AJ Dillon right now is the biggest name that we're being linked to.
I don't know why you wouldn't just bring in his running mate, at that point. But for me, so the Cowboys, I'm giving a D+ to, just
His running
because.
mate went to the Vikings.
Did Aaron Jones sign with the Vikings?
Mhm.
Oh, shoot. Okay, fair enough. We haven't gotten that far down. I must have missed that, just like I missed the Joe Mixon trade. A lot of stuff going on, guys. I got a full-time job. I can't keep up on all of it, so that's why we do this. So AJ Dillon, that's not great for your number one running back. But listen, what have the Kansas City Chiefs done this offseason? What have the Dallas Cowboys done this offseason? What have the San Francisco 49ers done this offseason? These teams that are expected to be vying for the Super Bowl next year, they don't have huge holes that they fix. And yeah, in a perfect world, I wanted us to go get Danielle Hunter, and you think your team is flawed, but what are the Super Bowl odds right now? I guarantee the stupid freaking Cowboys are really high up there. It's just one of those things. And yeah, you wanted Derrick Henry, and yeah, you wanted this and that, but it's just you haven't done anything stupid. And I guess there's a small sense of D+ ain't good. Don't get me wrong, but if Jerry hadn't come out and flapped his lips about how you guys were going big this year, would you be all that disappointed right now? Is there anything you really, really wanted that was within reason? Like signing a 32-year-old running back in Derrick Henry, now you look at the contract he got and it's like, wow, you probably could have made that happen. But I don't know.
Yeah.
You're disappointed, obviously.
Yeah, do you know what F stands for?
Failure.
It stands for fuck you, Jerry Jones. That's what it fucking stands for. You mentioned him talking on the goddamn radio show, and it's just we're going all in.
Yeah,
we're
going to go all in this year. We're going to do it big. We're going to do everything we can.
Shut the fuck up, man.
I love Texas, and I love Dallas Cowboys football.
See, the thing is the Kansas City Chiefs haven't done much, but what have they done? They've brought in the free agents they need to bring back.
And won Super Bowls.
And they win Super Bowls. So it's like nobody questions them. It's like, yeah, it's like nobody questions them. It's like I can go ahead and take a look at their free agent period and go, it's probably like a C-ish. But it's like, do I really want to question anything the Kansas City Chiefs are doing? Clearly it's fucking working. So who gives a shit? But when it comes to the Cowboys, nothing's working. We're stuck in the wild card in the division and we can't get out of it. Once again, I'm 25 years old. I'm going to be 26 in less than a month. And I've never seen my team pass the divisional. 2014, the Dez no catch bullshit was the closest that we got.
I love hearing you talk about this.
It's just dumb. It's dumb. It's an F. It's a long
Sacramento
snapper,
Kings
bro.
fan.
It's just stupid. I'm over it. I actually
saw
so much.
You guys have another signing, Carl Davis Jr. So you actually had two.
When did that happen?
I don't know, but it's on the list.
I'm over it.
I saw a big old breaking on my screen. Breaking news. And I'm like, all right, not now baseball. It's football time.
I'm just over it. There's not much to talk about. It's an F. It's just you don't do anything. It's fucking stupid. That's what it stands for.
Let me ask you a question, though. If you bring back Tyron Smith at a decent little deal and you bring back Stephon Gilmore at a decent little deal, what else? Like, you're not upgrading, the wide receiver spot. We talked about Michael Gallup as a cut casualty, but there's really no one you could have replaced him with, free agency wise. The running back thing is a question.
Drew, you don't understand. This
But
team is
Zeke's a
falling
free
apart.
agent.
No, this team's falling apart. Dak has a goatee now, and it looks horrible. All right, this team is done. It's cooked.
Is it safe to say that Jerry Jones should sell the Cowboys?
It's him and it's his son. His son needs to have no stake in this goddamn team. My kids are going to have to watch his kids to run the team, and it's still going to be bad.
Yeah, I don't think you should bring your kids I don't think you should raise them as Dallas Cowboys fans.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Stick to raising them with a winning franchise like the Boston Celtics, and make them basketball fans.
Oh, I got to give them something bad. Listen, I'm great. I get it, but I can't give them everything great. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm going to go with sprinkling torture. Okay. You have to endure what I endure. How like our parents are like, oh, I had to walk through this to go to school. I had to be a Cowboys fan my whole life. Here, you have to do the same thing. Okay, this is your punishment.
And that shit is so funny to me because your dad is constantly like beating his chest about, we're the number one franchise in the world. We have the most fans in the world. I was like, I don't know why y'all haven't done nothing in 25 years.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw a statistic the other day. My favorite basketball team hasn't beat the Milwaukee Bucks since I was like 8 years old. You know what I mean? Or something stupid like that. I'm like, that's freaking wild. Like, they haven't beat the Milwaukee Bucks since 2014. How's that even possible? They play them every year. And I was thinking about it. I was like, man, that's what it must be like to be a Cowboys fan. The Cowboys fans haven't made it to the divisional. It was 1994, right?
Last time we won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was
last
3.
Time we were in the conference. Yeah. So I'm over it.